Hello everyone, welcome to AzarandSumi channel. I've been wanting to make this video for a very long time now. It's been 2 weeks already, so without any further delay, let's get into the video. This video is going to be about the recent Umrah trip that we went, and I've got so many questions regarding that. Let's see, I'll try to answer everything. If I miss anything, then you can comment down below and I'll make sure to just reply back to you. So I'm going to start this video with the visa process. So there are basically two options. So you can get a visa on arrival, or you can apply your EE visa from their Saudi visa application, that website, which I'll leave it below. In our case, we basically applied for both of them. Actually, what happened is we wanted to get a visa on arrival, but one of our uncle from Saudi Arabia, he suggested us getting an online e-visa. Upon hearing that, we decided to apply for an e-visa. And one day after we applied for the visa, we got an email saying that our visa got rejected. Obviously, we were completely shocked and we wanted to know the reason for rejection, which was not available in that email. So we tried to contact the Saudi visa services and ask them for the rejection reason. We were also not clear on if we were eligible to get a visa on arrival because our visa got rejected. And usually in European countries, you have this window, right? You can apply only after 6 months and like that and all. So we were really confused regarding that. And they did confirm us that even if our visa got rejected, we were still eligible to get a visa on arrival, provided we have a valid UK visa, which has a validity of over 6 months. Even after hearing this, we were really stressed and panicking the whole time. So after arriving in Jeddah, we were able to get our visas on arrival, which was a very easy process and it took us nearly 10 to 15 minutes only. I know you people are very scared to get your visa on arrival and you wanted to apply for e-visa. You can, but it's really very easy and simple to get your visa on arrival. I would highly recommend it. So our entire visa cost us around £140. So they did refund us some amount after our visa rejection, which we got it in 1 or 2 days. One thing I wanted to suggest here is take your UK e-visas as a hard copy. It would save you time and you won't have any confusions at the airport. I remember having our hard copies and it was very easy for us to show them that we have a valid visa and we would get a visa on arrival. The airline staff will probably ask you for your share code or your UK e-visa. Then you can just show them this and they can just let you go. Next is your flight booking. So we basically booked our flights with Turkish Airlines. Actually, we wanted to go in Saudi Airlines, but it was not up to our budgets. It was nearly £700. Surprisingly, Turkish Airlines was really good, and to be honest, I finished all their meals because it was that good. When we did our check-in for our bags, the Turkish Airlines staffs did ask us for our Saudi e-visa or visa. We did convince them that we are going to take a visa on arrival. So don't argue, but just convince them that you will take a visa on arrival. I just researched online and I can see that people recommending Saudi Airlines or Saudi operated airlines for your Umrah trip because they already knew about the process and they are not going to ask you too many questions. After I suggested this in my video, I did see comments saying that they did travel with Wizz Air, Air India and other flights and they were able to get a visa on arrival. To be honest, it's up to you and your personal preference. For me personally, I want a very hassle-free travel and I don't want any last-minute confusions and stress. And I wanted the same for my followers as well. That is the reason I said this in my video. And our flight trip cost us around £850 to £900 for both of us, which we booked before 20 days. And if you're planning your trip before a month or two, then it's going to cost you much lesser than this. And you need to check in their website. Next one is room booking. We booked our rooms through booking.com, and again I see comments saying that booking.com is on the boycott list. Firstly, I did not know about this, and secondly, we have invited our family from India, and in the past we have had very bad experiences with Airbnb and other websites. We don't want to risk and we wanted a very comfortable and hassle-free stay. Actually, for the amount we paid for all of us, we had really good apartments near Haram in in Airbnb, but my husband is very extra cautious about this and he don't want to risk anything. So we booked it in hotel through booking.com itself. One thing I want to suggest you here is, if it is within your budget, then you can book rooms near Haram. It's going to save you time and transport cost as well. For us, the room cost us around 130 pounds and it really depends on the season. If you see now, the same room is going to cost you 700 pounds. I'll just leave a screenshot here. Next thing I want to talk about is the bullet train. So we stayed in Makkah, and even though it was a very short trip, we wanted to explore Medina, and we took a bullet train from Makkah to Medina, which was a round trip. It was expensive, and there are also other services available which they run buses from Makkah to Medina, and there are also free buses available, but that is going to take you around 8 hours, which is impossible in our case. So it's also going to make you tired, so we don't want to do that for our family, and we took a round trip even though it was very expensive. For both of us it cost us around 150 pounds, and I think for per person it's 73 pounds or something. One thing I want to say here is, be there 15 minutes before the train departs, because they are going to take the train at the exact time that is mentioned in your train booking. Sometimes you'll have problems booking with their Haramain official website. In that case, you can use their mobile application to book your tickets. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is Uber. After arriving in Jeddah airport, we hired a taxi to reach Makkah, and it cost us around 200 SAR. So the guy initially told it was 250 SAR, and we negotiated to 200 SAR. So anything between 150 to 200 SAR is okay. If it is going to be higher than that, then it's expensive and you need to be cautious. And also, we did not negotiate too much because I don't want to do that. If you know Arabic or Hindi, then it's going to be easy for you to negotiate. And mostly the taxi drivers or the Uber drivers prefer cash. It's better to have some cash, because we just stopped in the middle to withdraw some amount from ATM to give it to the the taxi person. And other than that, we booked our rooms 10 minutes away from Haram. So every time it cost us around 20 SAR to 25 SAR. It depends on the timing. If it is Fajr timing, then it cost us around 25 to 30. Otherwise, it was normal. We mostly took the green taxis, and it's up to you what you prefer. Either it's Uber or the local taxis. It's up to you. Apart from these, we got some customized gifts for our families in Medina. We heard that gifts in Medina are cheaper than in Makkah. So we went to this shop called Chennai Gift Center and bought some gifts. And I'm not going to specifically say this store is better, because it was random. So we went random and picked some stuffs. And again, if you know Arabic or Hindi, then you can negotiate. Otherwise, it's going to be hard. So the next thing is food. Everything is available in Clock Tower, and I was impressed by their coffees. Barnes and 92 Degree did a very great job. I liked their matcha, strawberry matcha and Spanish latte, which was really good, and I liked it very much. Make sure you stay hydrated, because on the second day my lips went dry and I was really dehydrated. Obviously, you're going to switch from a cold country to a very hot country, and automatically your body gets dehydrated. And make sure you have more water, more Zamzam. Actually, Zamzam is available everywhere, so have more Zamzam and keep yourself hydrated. And if you're planning to take your families, then educate them if they are going to be lost, where they can find you. Have a common spot, and if someone gets lost, then they can come and find you in that lost spot. Why I'm specifically saying this is, my mom and mother-in-law got lost, and it took us nearly half a day to search them and find them. So it's really difficult in that crowd to find someone who doesn't know anything with new language and large amount of crowd. So it is very easy for the parents to get lost. So make sure to clear these things out and educate them. I also wanted to include another thing. So we rented out the wheelchair for our family, and it costs us around 200 SAR for each person. So there are some volunteers available there, and they will help you to do the Umrah. It's really helpful when you have families, old people who cannot walk for such a very long distance, then it might be really helpful for you. So all these miscellaneous things, including Uber, food, gifts and other stuffs, cost us around 400 pounds. It's going to totally depend on you, like how much you spend and what you do over there. Finally, I'm going to answer some questions which was asked in comments. And first thing was, yes, I have an Indian passport and I have a valid UK visa which has a validity of over 6 months. So many of you ask this question, like if I have a UK visa or a British passport. I don't have a British passport, I have an Indian passport. So with that Indian passport, I traveled and I got my visa on arrival. And the second question is, did we submit any medical report? No, we did not submit any medical report. I think it's mandatory for doing Hajj, but not for Umrah. I'm not sure about it. I just heard somewhere and I have seen some posts regarding that. So it's not needed. So no medical report is needed for Umrah if you're traveling from UK. I think we have come to the end of the video. So this whole trip cost us around 1,700 pounds in total, maybe more or less. And I'm seeing comments in my video saying that 1,700 pounds is very pricey and you can do Umrah for 10 to 13 days if you're going in with a travel agency. See, this is very subjective to each person. We wanted this Umrah to be very personal and we wanted to do it with our family. We are really grateful and we are blessed that we were able to perform with our whole family. Each person's preferences is different. I'm getting so many messages from people who are planning to perform their Umrah in layovers, 20-hour layover, 40-hour layover. So this video is especially for them. If you're planning your Umrah with travel agencies, then you can obviously do it. So there's no one stopping you. But especially this video is for people who wanted to do Umrah by themselves. So many people might not know that they can perform Umrah themselves from the UK and it's very easy. And if you feel that this video is helpful, then you take this video, you consume this content, otherwise just leave it. I think I have answered every question that was mentioned in my video. So if you have any questions other than this, then you can comment down below. I'll make sure to reply. And yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, or maybe share this video to someone who is in the UK and who are planning to do a Umrah. So the last thing I want to mention here is I am recording this video in Ramadan and they are going to stop Umrah visa for Hajj season. I got this news from our families in Saudi. So please check it out in the official Saudi website before you go there. Even if you have valid visa, they are going to close the haram for Hajj season and you will not be able to perform Umrah. Then it's waste of time and money. So please check it out before you go there. And for people who are planning to do your Umrah, please remember us in your duas. That is the biggest gift you're giving us in return. And once again, thank you for watching. We'll meet you in the next video. Bye. I know you people are very scared to get your visa on arrival and you wanted to apply for e-visa. You can, but it's really very easy and simple to get your visa on arrival. I would highly recommend it.